everybody. I'm just rearranging my microphone so that you can hear me, because we're on the ground again today. Because I still have more cardboard to cut out. Go figure. How is the music level compared to me talking? Are we all good? You look like a hobo, or I'm sure you don't look like a hobo. I'm fairly certain that your hair is probably getting in your face, and that's annoying. Thumbs up, thanks, baby. Hello, everybody. I'm crouching around. You can't see my legs. You'll see them in a minute. Because we're gonna do some cardboard cosplay. But how's everyone doing? Fred's having a pretty good morning. Which always makes me happy. My morning is alright. I think I slept better last night than I have in a while, so that's really good. And I had breakfast. Oh, I needed to find my water. I refilled my water last night and then I couldn't fucking find where I put it this morning. But I have... this hype mug. This hype shrimp mug full of tea, which is great. But ultimately, not a replacement for water. So I'm gonna go find my water so I can take my sunshine pill. And then I'll tell you the rest of how my night was. And you guys can tell me how your day is and how your day yesterday was after I said goodbye. So like 30 seconds, I'll be right back. I left it on Fred's desk. I never put my water there. I don't like sit at his desk. Why was it there? No idea. You have to sweep it back like a Valley Girl from 90s sitcom. Great. Yeah, you both have very fine hair, so I think you have to use products to get it to not just go like this, like magical. Can't tell us about her day because she woke up about 30 minutes ago. That's not true. I was up at 10. I was up at 10 at least. Which is an improvement. I'm working on it. And I had a hard time falling asleep. Even though I got in bed when Fred went to sleep at like, what, 12:30 maybe? Probably closer to 12:30 after I, shut down my computer, brushed my teeth and all that. Fine hair is hilarious with static electricity. That is true. That is true. Rah! Thank you for calling, Mike. How are you doing? How's everybody? One more time. How's everybody doing? Like I said, my morning's alright. Cardboard cosplay always just takes so much time to set up. Because I have to adjust the cameras and make sure they're pointed in the right spot and all that sort of thing. Whereas normal days, I just hit the live button, whatever is happening on screen is what's happening. So even though I got out of bed earlier than I have been, I had less time, which was a little unfortunate, but that's okay. And yesterday was me and Fred's 2-year anniversary. We took a walk and we got kimchi bacon burgers, which is basically a bacon burger with kimchi on it. Just the littlest bit of kimchi. So it's just a little bit of heat, a little bit of spicy heat. I thought it was really delicious. Fred was like, it was good. And fries. I haven't had fries in a very long time, so having French fries, which I thought were very good fries, was quite a treat. It was quite a treat. And then we watched a movie. And then I played a game of Dota, and then I sat in bed and I read for like an hour and a half. I read until 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, why am I not sleepy? But I made myself turn the thing off and go to sleeps. My hair does look fine AF. Ooh, hair, you fine? Show him the tchotchkes. Oh yeah, so Fred, spur of the whatever, got me some things, and I will show you the things. So I'm gonna actually switch it to the other screen so that I can show you a little bit better. Let's go to the cardboard screen. Hey, Emo, how's it going? Tell Fane that it's okay for a male lizard to bone down on a skeleton. Fane, it's okay. Anyone can bang anyone, it's divinity. Okay, so... Okay, maybe the other camera was better for this. Just kidding. We're coming back. So, I have Jessica Jones kicking down a brick wall. Isn't she cute? Look at her little face. It's a little bit hard to see. There you go. Yeah! And she's got her little scarf. Isn't she cute? And then he also got me... That was like not the worst noise ever, actually. He got me Scarf for Battlestar Galactica. Isn't it cool? He all tore up. Oh yeah, we finished it. We for sure finished it. When did we finish it? The last weekend? This past weekend? So those are two of the three things. Two of the three things that he got for me. They just happened to come yesterday. So let me put Jessica back. She sits right in front of my Jessica Jones comic. So I have Jessica Jones in front of Jessica Jones. And then the other thing is a towel. It's a towel from Benoit Royal Palms Resort, which is Dead Island. And see, it's got blood spatter on it and like bloody handprint. 'Cause it's Dead Island, get it? I thought this was really cool. So yeah, he gets me really thoughtful shit. And you know what I got him? Nothing, 'cause I'm the worst. And that's the way the news goes. Have you finished it, Mana? Have you finished Jessica Jones? Jessica. It's a new Italian version. Jessica Jones. Let me switch over. Blah, blah. Alright, well you're just staring at my crotch now. I'm trying to get like some sort of compromise because the other one was too low when I'm not sitting on my legs. The other one was too high. It's very difficult. So if I change the way I'm sitting, if I'm sitting like cross-legged, this is fine. And then if I'm sitting like this, I guess this is also fine. But when I adjusted the camera, I made it for when I'm sitting on my legs. So sitting the other way looked stupid because I was like, how are you doing today? We got Gleb, but we need Fle for hands? No, I don't think so. I don't think we need that. Finished on Tuesday. Don't want to dive too deep because of spoilers, but you have mixed feelings. I loved it. I loved it. Good tea. All right, we're gonna start crafting now. So, camera, can you not? So last time when we left off, we had these head pieces. Well, and these eye pieces. We have the right eye, the left eye. And what is this? I forgot what this was. This is just the like nose. Intercourse. This is the nose, just like intercourse. Sunnif! How are you? How have you been, man? It's good to see you. So we have all these face pieces, but I still need... What else did I need to make? I needed to make... So this is the bottom, where it says lower jaw. And I need to make... Oh, balls. Approximately, this is what this... Oh, crap. It's really hard to hold the pieces together and be like, this is what it looks like. So it looks kind of like that from the top. So I need to make the front snout piece. I need to make the back of the head. And then I need to make the ears. And I don't know... I think I'll do the ears out of cardboard. And then after we're done cutting the front snout and the back of the head and the ears, maybe I'll make them like this, just larger. Like this seems like a nice ear piece, doesn't it? I'll have to make like at least 2 pieces though. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'm not doing that quite yet. And then when we're done with that, I have all of the little like round accent pieces that are on the legs. There's a ton of them. So I have to cut all of those out of, I think I'll do foam core poster board. In which case I need to go in my closet and get that stuff, but you know. You're alright? How's you lot? I think we're doing okay. It's a hard jump in tone for you. I feel like there was definitely a lot going on. Like they've had more characters that people cared about to focus on. Blue tack? You need to make balls? This looks more like a box. Yeah, no, I don't need to make balls. I need to make just discs, like flat. Just as little accent pieces. I could just draw them. Well, I guess some of them stick out. I don't have all of the pieces to show you, but if you look up, there's a picture. So there's the wheel on the side of the body, and then if you look just below that, there's a circle. That's an example of one of the ones. If you just look right there. Isn't blue tack for hanging posters? So yeah, here's what we worked on last time. And we got really good progress, and I'm really happy with what we did. I just need to figure out, I know I keep saying because I'm not quite awake yet. I need to figure out how big, didn't I do math for this? Here are my crazy person scratchings again. And then I have, these are the real life measurements of all of these things. So I have to just figure out the measurements for the front of the snout and the back of the head. But I think what I can do to make it easier, because I could do math on this. Wait, I already solved for X. So this is 12.66 and this is 6.33. So roughly 12 inches or like 13 inches tall and 6 inches tall. But I have to do it in comparison to all this crap. Sticky enough to hold stuff together without being sticky enough to rip paper and cardboard. Yes, it's the stuff you hang posters with. Well, I have hot glue to put all these pieces together. But I'm just cutting all the pieces out first. 3.141592653589796463323. And I said I was going to practice more digits and forgot I was going to do that. Or decimal points, rather. I don't know why you're reciting decimal points of pi. But I like them. Yay for your face! Thanks, Splashy. How are you doing? Garrick, how are you? Hello. Who's this strange lady on computer screen? I don't know. Why isn't Day Hey showing up for me? That's totally an emote. Okay, it didn't show up on there either. I was like, I know my tablet won't do BTTV, but... Okay, so I have to measure... Let's do the snout first. And then the back of the head, it doesn't really matter how that goes. I haven't decided if I'm gonna cut out at a piece. I think I have to cut out... Maybe I don't need the back of the head, because there's no neck. I'm leaving out the neck. So if this just gets attached to the front of the thing, I don't need to cut out that piece. All right. So I only need the front snout then. It went to resub. Okay, so I basically need the piece to be this by this in a square. Because this piece is exactly the same size. It's actually a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I'll make it work. It's smaller by like, maybe a centimeter. Blue tack would be for mounting purposes, so you can show chat. Mounting it to what? I'm on the floor. I am on the carpet. You're good? That's good, Splashy. Good to hear it. I used to have no neck, then I retired and the bulk sank down around my lower belly. Hello. I wish I could find that clip. How you doing, MZ? Now you can turn your head and roll around like a roly-poly. Sounds pretty good. I know I told you this a really long time back, MZ, but I think about the actress who plays Ygritte in Game of Thrones, and she was on some talk show, and she and the host, I know I told this to you before, but I'm gonna repeat it because it's been a long time. So here's her, and here's the host. Hello. 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 Oh, there it is. There it is. So, like, he's like, that's how people talk where I come from, and blah, blah, blah. That's how people talk. So they talked about, like, the accent. Hello. I can't quite do it, but I wish I could find that video, but I don't remember what show that was, even. I've even tried looking through, I think I tried looking through my history, on, like, my YouTube history to see if I could figure it out. But it was so long ago that I think I probably gave up. You're so relaxed today? That's great. Finished one of my presentations and took a nap. Damn, son. Okay. So I'm gonna measure these two pieces. and these two pieces. And then I'm gonna cut a square with those measurements. You think you found it? I can't click on that.
One of my favourite new characters of the last season was Egret. Know that she likes mocking. Find out more. There will be no whys.
Rose Leslie, hello.
Hello.
No, hello.
No, hello.
No, hello.
Hello.
I was.
There it is. I watched it a bunch when I first found it. You did find it. Good job. How did you find it so fast? I just Googled it. I tried to YouTube it. I mean, I'm glad you found it, but that's what I think of every time you type hella like that. Hello. And yes, she's very, very cute. You feel like it's far too late at this point? Why? Too late for watching a good show? That's silly. You wrote Egret Game of Thrones talk show? But I swear I tried everything. Maybe I was too specific. Okay, so from here to here is roughly 7 inches. So we'll do 7 inches by 6.33. All right, 7 inches by 6.33. Now where has my scrap piece gone? Look at this. We cut legs out of here. Let's see if I have enough over here. How many seasons? 7? Yeah, but they're not long seasons. It's not like a 24 episode season. It's like between 10 and 12 episodes probably. It's not really that many. And besides, the season that's coming up is going to be the last season. So it's ending. You've sharpened your Googling skills through extensive experience with tracking people's movements and their actions. Oh, shit. Guys, watch out for Emzy. There are actually 7, so there will be 8. So it's like a Netflix season. It's like an HBO season, because it's an HBO show. Those shows don't tend to... I mean, I guess it depends on the show. Depends on the show for how many seasons are in it. I think that's for most TV shows, including Netflix. Okay, what's going on in the back of here? It's fine. It's fine. I think if you Google like how long to watch, there's a couple different websites that will tell you how long it will take you to watch TV shows. And you can add them all up together and get your total, but you can also say like, I want to watch, Boardwalk Empire. I've seen the first 4 seasons, I need to do the last 8, and it'll tell you how much time you have. Or you can be like, the entire thing, I haven't seen any of this show. And then it tells you. Can I help you, window? Okay, so 7 inches, I can easily fit 7 inches by 6.3 in this sort of realm. Let me see if there's a piece, because I'm not going to use a whole lot of this piece. I guess this is this is smaller. Let me see if I can use this, because if I don't have to use I like to try and utilize as much space as possible. So I need about 7 inches here.
Madam, your phone is ringing.
Fuck off!
Madam,
I don't even know where my phone is. Yes, robot lady. That's what I thought too. Are you clearing snow? Yep. Or if you're parked on the surface lot, I don't have a car! And I meant to plug my phone in, it's dying. 2 days, 15 hours, and 30 minutes to watch every episode. Pew pew pew! You guys are cute. That's what I do when I get real close to the camera. Why? I don't know. There we go. So I'm gonna use this piece because this piece is a little bit nicer and it's a little bit bigger. So I want to save it for something that can't fit on here. And besides, there we've got, you see how many like bends are in here? I doubt because this is the inside of the cardboard, which means it's the nice side. Because on this side, this is gonna be hard to cover up with paint, if it's got writing all over it, and it's off in the outside of the box, so it's got tape on it, that needs to be pulled off, etc. So I always use the outside of the box as the inside of the costume, and the inside of the box is the outside. But you see, this one got crushed in the mail, so unless I have to, I don't want to use this, especially because it's curved. And it's hard to put cardboard, I know from experience, it's hard to put cardboard pieces together when they're not flat. And there's a little bend here, but I don't have to use this side. So I was gonna use it, like this is kind of just a shitty piece of cardboard, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Trending shows, spot number 3, Teletubbies? Why? 7 days, 9 hours, 5 minutes to watch all of Teletubbies. If you watched that much Teletubbies, you would go insane. You're insane for even wanting to do that, or embarking on a quest to do that. I would recommend not. I don't know about you guys, but no thank you. That show is so creepy. It's day 5 of Teletubby-thon. My mind is starting to crack, send help. I think it would happen a lot sooner than that. I have no pencil. I always forget something. I always forget something. Ugh. I'm laying on my stomach for a second because my knees are not very happy with me. This doesn't have to be ultra sharp, it was just very dull, which means I wouldn't be able to get it to right up against the tape measure. Okay, so very carefully. I really shouldn't have my tea here. This is a bad. You see what I have here? I have tea on the floor next to electronics on the floor. Not smart. Oh, Mana, don't even joke. Don't even joke about that. That's so creepy. Day 6, we're reaching the end of Teletubby-thon, and I've lost all purpose in life. I don't know if I will make it to the end. If any of my loved ones find this journal, then know that I love you. So silly. I don't think someone could pay me enough to do that. Like, it would have to be a lot of money for me to watch that many episodes of something that I've seen like an episode of and found incredibly creepy. And like, who's letting their kids watch that? Who's letting their kids watch that? That's horrifying. Okay, so I'm gonna go from this mark here, because I don't like the edge of this cardboard. It's a little bit rough. So from 1 inch, we'll have this be the 7-inch mark. Guys, I gotta make a straight line. Pray for me. Alright, that's pretty okay. And then we're gonna go from here to 7.33, which is roughly about there. Alright. Very, very carefully. Another straight line here. Okay. And then from here over. It's a very, very faint line. If you're ever looking for podcasts, check out season 1 of The Worst Idea of All Time. It's 2 New Zealand dudes who watched and reviewed Grown Ups 2 every single Monday for a year. They legit started having mental health issues over it. And they, oh man. That sounds spooky. I can't tell if this is straight or not. Because of how this bends, it's like giving me an illusion. Okay. So now from here to there. I'm gonna do it to 7. Yeah, that wasn't even. Just kidding! Now, unfortunately, I don't really do podcasts. I watch too much Twitch to bother with other forms of other forms of media. I'm either watching scripted television or I'm watching Twitch. I know that listening is a whole different deal, but what kind of mental health issues did they have? That's so weird, especially because it wasn't like they were inundated with it 24/7. It's interesting to me that they just watched the same thing every Monday for a year, and like, that's so creepy. You know rulers exist, right? You know I don't have any rulers, right? That's what I thought. Ah! Ah! Ha! 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 He also made a whole bunch of money off of it and got to do live show tours off the back of it, so it worked out pretty well in the end. I'm glad. I hope they fixed whatever issues. Okay, so we've got our snout piece. Let's chop it up. Time to chop out that snout. Chop out that snout. That sounds like way overly aggressive, but it's not, I promise. I got a little wonky at the bottom, but that's okay. things being a little wonky. As long as it's mostly not wonky. You're a big podcast nut? I know, you're always talking about podcasts. Because you're weird! That Mana is a weird boy. Well, yeah, I mean, I think if I were commuting via car every day, then I would probably listen to audiobooks more often. And by more often, I mean almost never is how often I do it currently. So I'd probably listen to audiobooks and or podcasts. Or I'd probably just do music, honestly. But who knows if I'd probably get sick of trying to figure out what music to listen to every day if I commuted that much. I used to commute 5 hours a day? When I took French last year to be able to apply to uni. Never watched so much Netflix and slept so much on public transport. Yeah, if I'm not driving, then I would definitely just read more books. When I was working, I would always bring a book with me. Okay, last line. And it's the wonky line. Depression type. Why are we doing this? I don't want to do this anymore. Oh no! That's horrible. I hope it went away when they stopped doing that show. You like putting that sort of stuff on in the background while doing other things? Like, the podcast is never the thing you're 100% focused on. Me and Mana were literally talking about this in the day-night Discord. Just like this morning. We are monotaskers. So if I don't have to be multitasking, I'm not going to be. If I am consuming a piece of media for the first time, I will never multitask that. Never. With very few exceptions. Like when I played Torchlight and Torchlight 2 by myself. Now that type of gameplay, that Diablo style, like click does literally everything type of gameplay, is not really my favorite thing. I just wanted to play something that took no effort and that I didn't have to focus on at all. So I put on a TV show on the other screen that I also kind of didn't care about missing parts of, which is rare for me to have. I don't even remember what show it was. But it was something that I like kind of wanted to see how it wrapped up, I guess. But I definitely wasn't going to sit there and focus on it. So I was doing two things that I didn't really care that much about. But that was a very weird situation, and I don't really tend to do that. I don't need background noise. Like most games and most games have their own music. I'm gonna listen to the game music and have the game give me the experience that the game wants to give me. And then any other media, I just want to focus on that media and experience that. I think we either play Dead Island tomorrow or Saturday. How's that sound? What time were you thinking? Calling me weird? What? I didn't call you weird. I said I was doing something weird for me, which was playing a game for the first time and watching a show for the first time and not giving either of them my full attention. That's what I said was weird. I said me and Mana were talking about this morning and we're both monotaskers. I don't think that that's weird. I think that that is the number one way to experience media. But that's my opinion. Yeah, I guess I just don't play games ad nauseum enough that I ever feel compelled to turn the music off. The only time that I did, and again, these are like outlier situations, was when I was playing Plants vs. Zombies, and I was trying to like get all the achievements and everything. I eventually, even though the music is really good in that game, I decided one day that I wanted to listen to Tool, but I also wanted to play the game. Like, I wanted to do both of those things. So I was like, why don't I do them together? And I did, and it was amazing, and I kept doing it. I kept doing it, just blasting Tool and playing fucking Plants vs. Zombies. It was so good. After a year, they immediately went to a year of Sex and the City 2. Then I think they did another movie after that, but I lost interest at that point. Those people are insane. And stop calling me Buddy! You want to see Buddy? I'll show you Buddy. Why are there so many hairs everywhere? I shed a lot. I need to get a haircut. What am I looking at? Hang on. I took pictures of the bathroom tile this morning. Why is this fuzzy? Alright, well that was a shitty picture, but I took pictures of the bathroom tile because the grout is already cracked. No one's used the bathroom. Because they told us we couldn't well, not the bathroom. We couldn't use the shower until... this afternoon. But like no one's touched it. And it's already cracked. So I took pictures before anybody used it so that they can't claim that we used it too early and fucked it up. One second. I'm almost to a place where there's Buddy pictures. Kitty! Oh, there's pictures of my scar. Or not my scar, the bruising and the incision where I got my... whatever, but I can't show you that because that's also my boob. Here's TwitchCon. I will find pictures. It will maybe be worth it. I just need a single picture. Aww! I forgot about that kitty. I have so many cat photos, it's not even funny. So many kitties! And occasionally puppies. Here's a Buddy. Here's a little bud. This is a Buddy. You want to call someone Buddy? This is Buddy. That's a little Buddy. It's hard, it's, you know, the colors are weird because you're looking at a screen through a screen, but... That's Buddy. He's like a reddish brown and white. And he has the mushiest little face and he's adorable. Stop fucking calling me Buddy! Anyway, that was a long-ass tangent. I know, you keep like subtly inundating me with the word Buddy and I'm just like, ugh! Yeah, because he called me Buddy last night and I was like, that's weird. And I also realized that that could have been misconstrued into last night. But no, we were like playing Dota and he was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I was like, okay. Why are there hairs? For new media, I agree with you though. I wouldn't multitask the new season of Jessica or something like that. Fair enough, fair enough. That was before when you read the podcast nut comment. Yeah, I said yeah because you're weird. Did I? I don't even remember that. I guess I'm just programmed to call you weird. Okay, so we've got our snout piece. Snout. The 5 hours in the past compared to me, so Friday between 8 a.m. lol, yeah, lol, big time. And 5 p.m. because I got a thing before and after that. Saturday at 5 your time, I got more plans. Then Sunday, I'm available all damn day. Yes, but I stream. Okay, so let me think about it. I'm probably going to push off Pyre for yet another week so that we can play games. But I would really like to finish Pyre. I would really like to finish Pyre. And then I was planning on Saturday, right? I was thinking in my brain, we will probably play games on Saturday. But Fred yesterday was like, oh, do you maybe like in the afternoon want to go to like a sandwich place and get lunch and have some beers? And we don't go out that much or do that much stuff. Cause he's like, it's the weekend, I don't want to do anything. I go to a place every day for work. I don't want to go to more places. So, and you know, that would be like noon my time, which is right in between, like right smack dab in the middle of those times. Twice the buddy. No, stop. Please no ban. Between the buddies and the fucking the shit that happened in Discord yesterday, you're looking at a hard ban. Hard ban, no whispers. Ugh. See, it doesn't bother me as much when Garrick does it because... Wait, I can't tell which side is which. Shit. It doesn't bother me as much when Garrick does it because... he already calls everybody bud. Wait, did I fuck this up? How did I fuck this up? He already calls everybody bud, so it's like not that much of a stretch. Those were not even fucking puns! Don't you dare call those puns. I will ban you. It's not... None of those were puns. Not puns. Don't at me with that shit tub. Not a pun. You actually do that a ton? I know you do. Okay, so whatever, this works. Good enough. So we now have the front of the snout. This is gonna be painted with like the pattern of whatever the mouth looks like. So let me just write on here. Do 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 do. Let me write on here. Snout. Snout. You call everyone Bud. It's usually Bud, though. It's not usually Buddy. It's usually Bud. Repair! Thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 2 months. How are you doing? Another month of pro lurking. Good job. Good job with the lurking. Thank you for being a patron for 2 months, and here's your... Wait, and here's your royal salute! It's been a while. Hey buddies, stop it! If my cameras weren't perched precariously, I would throw this at you. God, you're all the worst! You call everybody buddy? You don't call me that, alright? Not until yesterday when you decided it was a grand idea and I was like, that's weird. And you were like, then I shall do it extra much. And I was like, please, please no. Please. Mother dicks and the dicking's easy. And this is the top of the snout. Guys, we did a good job. And by we, I mean me. This was all me, and you all suck. But I have the head of a fucking saber-toothed tiger Zord, so you all can suck my excellence, suck my meerkat claws. I don't know what that was. Don't know what that was about. So now I have to cut out the ears. So I need this piece, and I think I want that as a template. How tall do I want the ears to be? We're the best at being worst. Yeah. Grand idea, like I consciously weighed the pros and cons of the use of the word buddy. You know what? You're like, Lecta didn't get mad enough about all of the horrifying bullshit that went on in the Discord. So why don't I make it worse? That's what you thought. Because Mana is only a good boy on the outside. But inside, he's rotten! Amaro! Hi, baby. You have half a teacup and half a heart shape. You made all charts and graphs. That'd be funny. He's like, like the buddy percentage. He's like, times that I normally use the word buddy. Times when I have called Lecta buddy. He's like, I must even them out. The graph is uneven or something. I don't even know. GIF of numbers and equations flying around that person's head. Yeah. That's definitely it. But instead of graphs and equations, it's just the question, how can I torture Lecta? Okay, so here's the top of the head. You can see I've kind of drawn on where the ears should be. So this would be the base of the ears. I guess this would be the height of the ears if I wanted it to be. I think I'm gonna just go with whatever looks fine. No, you corrupted him. That's horrible. Now it goes around saying buddy all willy-nilly. Look, I don't mind if you say buddy. It's fine, I guess. Okay, I mind a little bit if you say buddy. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. MZ, you're fucking asking for it. So let me, I actually want to see what this looks like. So like this. So I'm gonna take one side of the head and attach this to the top so that I can have an idea of like how big of a thing I'm looking at. So yeah, I feel like this much space for the ears is not unreasonable. And I'm just gonna make the ears however I want to make them. Fuck how they look on the actual thing. Because I'm not trying to make a curved line and then I have to... It's horrible. What have I done? Awful things forever. Look what you did. So yeah, I guess that's appropriate. This is fine. That's fine. So now how tall is this? 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches, and I'm gonna have to make one side this length and the other side this length. And then I'll have to put them together and trace a triangle. I think. So 3.5 inches wide, or tall rather. And like 10 inches, or 10.5 inches, excuse me. for one piece. And then I think I'm gonna have to slant it in by half an inch. So I don't think I can use this piece, so I'm glad I cut the snout out of here, because this is not enough. That's not enough at all. Hey Wormy, how are you? Having an alright morning, just woke up. Were you up late? Was BB O'Maro up super late? Alright, I'm gonna use this as the back edge. So I wanna go... I don't really want to use this edge because it's a little bit messy. It's not a very even edge there. So... Oh, I decided on Lady Grey this morning because I wasn't quite as tired as I have been, but I'm like, I feel like the tea has relaxed me and now I'm like, time to lay on the couch and read a book or something. Yeah, no, body, that's not what we're doing. Thank you. So I'll take this in a bit. Take it in a touch. And then from there to here. And then 3.5 inches. So from about there, 1, 2, 3.5. But I need to taper it in. All right, you know what? I'm gonna draw this line anyway. And then I'll just bring it in 1/4 inch on both sides, which should account for the 1/2 inch that I have to do the thing. Okay. Was at work until 12:30 a.m. Gross. Then I had to take people to the airport at 4 a.m. So you stayed up the whole time. Aw. Amaro, you're a good friend. You're a good friend, but at your own detriment. Spotty sleep again? Think you had better sleep this time. But if you disappear, you might be attempting to get more sleep. Gotcha. Set an alarm for 10, 10:30, and 10:45 so you wouldn't miss the stream again. Wife shut them all off when the 10 a.m. alarm went off. Oh no. So I woke up at 11:15 and was late anyway. Yeah, I don't see why not, Wormy. Okay, this became uneven. Cool. My favorite. My favorite! But you know what? That doesn't really matter because... Doesn't really matter because... This is gonna come in anyway, so this doesn't have to be straight. Cause it's not, I'm fucking erase it. I'm gonna be fucking erasing it, you know? Fucking erasing it.
Madam, your phone is ringing.
Shut your dick.
Madam, your phone.
And then it stopped. Okay, never mind then. So, this doesn't seem very even still. Oh my god, phone. Fucking what? 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 Alright, I guess I was nitpicking. People often ask me, how do you go to bed so early at night? It's crazy. My answer is simple. Morphine. Oh, you know, just good old morphine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I have to take these lines in by 1/4 of an inch on each side, and I have to keep in mind that this should have actually been more like this. Just so that I do it right. Okay, so 1/4 of an inch on both sides. So that is there. And that is there. And then I have to make a diagonal from here to there. Be lurking now, playing games with friendo. Okay, Emzy, have fun. Enjoy lurking. Lurking. Okay. So let me just make sure that this is the right height. It's a little bit short. No, it's not. Just kidding! I can see things with my eyeballs! I swear. I swear my eyeballs are functional sometimes. Okie dokie. Doing it. So now this should be the back of the ear. So let's cut this out. Let's dance with a box cutter. Yeah, good idea. Alright. So far, so good. Oops. That's probably fine. It's probably fine. I'll probably notice it. Besides, it's the back of the head anyway. Okay. And then I have to go across this line. Wish me luck. The box cutter does sound like the name of a dance from the 60s. Yeah, just I'm gonna do the box cutter. Alrighty. Yeah, I had a feeling this little side would not be completely released. There we go. So we have the back of the ears. Ta-da! So it goes like this. Is that too tall? I feel like that's maybe too tall. Maybe that's too tall. But you know what? I'll cut out the other. I should figure this out before I cut out the other piece. I was gonna say, my legs are also falling asleep. I was gonna say I'll just cut out the other piece and then I can alter them and make them shorter. But if I have to, I still have to make sure that I'm angling it because this is at an angle. So I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, stop it. What's wrong with you? He's gone mad with power, you guys. So let me look at it on this side. I'm just worried that they have too high a profile. Let me look at a reference picture. Oh, my leg is asleep. Woohoo! I'm just gonna drink my tea. Just finish my tea. It tickles. I don't want to move it because it tickles. Okay, be brave. Oh! Be brave. Be brave. Alright, let me look at the head. It looks like they kind of slant backwards, maybe. They kind of slant back a little bit, yeah. And yeah, maybe I made them too tall. You know what I could do? Well, I just closed everything. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. What I could do... Just waxing poetic about the ears. Stop it! I'm gonna stab you! Gotcha! Gotcha! I'll cut ya and gotcha. All right. What I could do. I hate all of you. Yeah, I think I'd want to make this shorter. Or you know what? Let me do some measurements. I'm just going to ignore all of you until you start behaving. Didn't expect you'd stab me for it. I told you you'd regret it. Well, I guess I didn't say that about Buddy. The B word. So the back of the head with no ears is 9.5. So then what would it be with ears? It's unclear to me. I'm gonna have to like fakely put this together and just see Because maybe it doesn't look that weird when I'm not just sitting with like a piece of the head. But I want to make sure that they're not going to look too strange. So here is how this would go. I can hold that way. And then this would be the back of the ear like that. I guess it's much smaller when you compare it to the rest of the piece. I was once a quiet lurker, you know? Now, we all know where Mana went wrong. He... Yeah, I guess that doesn't look that... It doesn't look that bad. You know what? I'm overthinking it as usual. So I'll just continue doing what I was doing. Oh. You have less than 100 gigabytes free? What did you start with? I'm trying to find an article that specifically talks about whether eating too soon before sleep can cause you to be unable to fall asleep, apart from heartburn or whatever. I feel like that's a myth. I feel like that's a myth. Okay, so now what I need is I need another earpiece that goes from 10 inches to whatever the fuck this is. 1 terabyte? Holy. Like, you can delete games at a certain point, Garrick. Okay, so a little bit more than 9 inches? How about I just go with 9 inches? No, it's 9 and like 1 1/10. That's very specific. Is that... I keep measuring it like, is that right? Yeah, it's 1/10. That's so weird. So it's 9.5 plus a... So now I'm getting a different measurement, because fuck this thing. Fuck it! I just want a simple measurement. Yeah. So it's 9.6, I guess. Or is that not a 10th? Whatever, you get what I'm saying. It's a small thing, it's 1 tick after the whatever. Okay, so... and whatever measurement this fucking is. So it's 9.6 and 10. Alright. Give me back this piece. And I'll just make it along here. So this is my 10-inch line from here to here. And then I will tilt it in. And if I knew I was gonna do it like that, I could have also probably just... No, I guess I couldn't have done that. Just kidding! Sometimes my brains. Doom, 75 gigabytes for a game I have on disc. Yeah, that's a weird thing about games now, is that they load a lot of stuff I think probably to help with load times and all that sort of thing. I'm like, just play it from the disc. I don't mind load time. Okay, so 3.5 inches from here. Because I'm just gonna do them even. Or should I make them slanted back more? But, nah. Nah. Nope. Milk. Okay. So 4.5 inches. Doesn't really matter what this line is doing because that's not where it's gonna go. It's gonna go from here to wherever. And then here, we have here from over to here. Which I should probably measure the other way so that it's at least it's closer to where it needs to be. Okay. So there's that. So actually I should probably draw this up from this corner as well. And then I can measure in 1/2 inch on each side. That seems like a lot. And then how am I gonna account for that 1/10? That seems like... No, it was 9.6. Just kidding. So it's not 1/2 inch on each side. So down from 10 inches. So I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 3.5 on each side to get the 1/10 of a fucking inch. You need to finish Doom? I'm surprised you haven't finished it. I feel like that game carries a lot of momentum, and I don't feel like it was terribly long. From what I heard, I don't own it or play it. Facecam is back! Hey Mike Dub, how's it going? 228, damn. Maybe you should actually finish some games. Yeah, maybe, perhaps. Maybe someday. Okay, so from here to here. There's that pesky 1/10 of an inch, but is that accurate? Hang on. Okay, so this side was a little bit off. And just that little bit off accounts for that weird 1/10 of an inch I just had. So this should measure... Nope, now I get overcompensated. I'm gonna do this one over. I'm gonna do this side over. It's not behaving. You're great? That's great. That's fantastic. You stopped just short of finishing Doom. Pretty sure I'm near the end, but my buddy Mana and I never actually finished it. I hate you. You are a terrible person. You are the worst. So this is 1, 2, 3. But it really needs to start over just the littlest bit. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna do this one more time.
I understand. It's quite nice to hear. Extremist is so involved.
Okay, from here, we're gonna go up. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck. I was like, yeah. Oh shit. You know, normal things. I will get this fucking measurement right. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Okay. All right. That's actually correct now. Just swinging by to say, hey, had to fill out some job stuff. I'll come back later. All right, man. Thanks for saying hi. Hope that all goes smoothly. And I hope that you have a great day. And I'll see you later. Kind of shot myself in the foot with Doom's momentum. Insisted on 100%ing each level before moving on to the next. When I go back, I'm just going to play to finish it, then do collectibles. Makes sense. Is my Twitch chat still broken? I don't know, Arno. It's working now? Okay, good. How's it going? Hello, hello. One of the free PS Plus games this month is just a total Mega Man ripoff. It's not a ripoff. That was made by the dude who made Mega Man. It's just not a good game, unfortunately. And people were really disappointed. I forget the name of it, or I'd say it. Stop it! Garrick, stop! Mana, no! God, I hate you! You suck. Both of you suck. All of you suck. All of you need to suck it hard. Suck it hard. Exactly. Is that right?
The story of conservation is the story of waste and how it can be prevented.
Is this right? I don't know why I'm belaboring this so much. No, the other one's closer.
From a puff of smoke.
Okay, so somewhere in there.
Beautiful forests such as this have become scenes of
And
desolation.
I think I need to bring these in. I need to bring these measurements in by precisely 3 ticks. So 1, 2, 3.
Poisonous waste is poured into our rivers, killing the fish.
No, 3.5. I forgot about the half. Excuse me.
rivers have been so polluted
Or is it,
by
wait,
waste
hang on. I'm going from,
and factories.
no, this is right, this is right.
Menace to health, menace to health.
So about there
Serve the greatest good for the greatest
to
number of people
about
for
here.
the longest time.
Okay, so between these, it should be 9.6. That is almost fucking spot on. That's close enough. Okay, cool. I did it without any of you being helpful or nice. Because you're all fucking pickled turds. I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking pickled turds, dude. We got some pickled turds, kid. No, this is not even. That's not even. Damn it. I'll look at chat in a second, even though I really don't want to, because you guys suck. I'm sorry, Amaro, not you. I love you. I missed a lot. Mighty Number 9, that's the name of it, yes. You're making good progress in Mario and Luigi. That's good. Ooh, ah. Oh, Arno, that's horrible. Need to play the crap out of Bloodborne. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's okay, Arno. Go ahead and lurk if you want to. The extra half inch makes all the difference. You are right. Yeah, the new it's coming out on PC as well. The new Tomb Raider. I don't know the date though. You're lumped in with the pickled turds. I'm telling you guys, all of you get blamed for everyone else's actions. I didn't even know you were here, Arno, when I said that, though. So you can feel free to exclude yourself this time. Although maybe not, because of last night. You know what? No, you're included. Amaro wakes up this morning, he's like, what did I miss? I saw you. I saw you. You know what? Arno, you are a pickled turd. You're lumped in with the pickled turds on purpose. You're not super into the new Tomb Raiders? Oh, I think they're great. I love them. The first one was fun. Slaughtered it with the bows. Second one was meh? I thought the second one improved all the stuff I loved about the first one. They just like polished it and made it like, I mean, there's not much improvement you can do when something's already like really great and fun. And the part that I didn't like about the first one, which was the tombs, the optional tombs, I didn't like those. And I loved them in the second one. I thought they improved them greatly. I thought they fixed everything that I didn't like or needed a little bit of polish from the first one and the second one. I didn't expect it to be drastically different, and it doesn't need to be, in my opinion. Kind of like the difference between Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. Like, I loved the first game, and I didn't really have any complaints about it. And the second one was just, like, tighter and more polished. Maybe it's because you watched the whole thing here first. Oh no, I ruined it for you! Shadow of Colossus crossover. You didn't do anything wrong? That's not true! I saw you doing a thing earlier. I don't remember what it was anymore, but I saw it. Oh, yeah, you joined in the terrible earwax puns. Don't think I didn't notice. You're the brine that pickled us. Ew! That's like toilet water to the extreme. Oh, that's nasty, but like duty toilet water. That's gross. That's so gross. That's worse than anything I could have said to him, and I kind of think that's hilarious. It's nasty, but also quite funny. Oh, itchy nose. Can you not do that? Alrighty, I finally got one side of the ear. Let me do the other side. It's kind of difficult because I can't match it up exactly. I have to leave like the tiniest little bit so that my pencil, because my pencil's not going like directly along this line. It's gonna pop and stick out just the littlest bit. So I just have to account for that when I'm holding this down. Okay, finally. Now let me measure it and make sure that this is correct. So from here to here, yes! Ooh, girl! Measuring skills on point. I thought we blamed Wraith Dagger, is that just me? Oh, that's just you. That was directed at Garrick. Uh-huh. Sure it was. Alright, let's cut this out. And then after this, I don't know if I want to do the cutting on the floor or not. For all the little accents with the foam core poster board. Because if I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife, an X-Acto blade, I kind of want to be on my desk for that. Kind of want to be on my desk for that. And then also, the problem with that though is that I don't want to cut into the desk. But we shall see. the other thing is that if I use my desk, then that's a much smaller area to have to capture. Alrighty. So we've got back of ears and front of ears. Which this actually goes backwards, which is weird to me, but... Uh-oh. I have to oh no. Well, it's bent now. So yeah, then this matches this. And there are ears. And now I just have to do the triangle here, which should be 3.5 down to whatever the fuck this is. And I also, let me just write what these pieces are. So this is, very carefully, back ears, and this would be front ears. Not frontiers, don't do that thing. Something about bending our ears? No! Stop! Okay, so from here to here, so the base can also be, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller than 3.5 to account for the width that we're losing by having these together, which I'm gonna guess is about a couple, I guess that's more of 1/4 of an inch. Alright, so it's a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch, and I don't mind if it overlaps. So it's like 0.3. Thinking of buying multiple pillows to see if you can build some kind of something elevated that won't make my neck hurt, like the 2-pillow thing you've got going now. You may also need a flatter pillow. Like, it's hard to tell what's hurting your neck. Okay, so we have the front of the ears and we have the back of the ears. So this is gonna have to be 3.5 inches minus 0.3, or whatever that measurement is. And then I will put these together on the cardboard and try to measure it that way, I guess. And I have to make 2 of these, and I should be able to make them out of here, unless I want to make them out of this piece. I mean, I guess at this point this piece is... it's still shorter. But it's impossible to know. I'm just gonna do it with this piece. That way I'm not saving this like chopped up piece for next to nothing. You sleep with 5 pillows, but I have to sleep upright / inclined, so I suppose that's different. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Alrighty, so from like hereabouts 1, 2, 3.5. Which would be to here. But actually to there because I want to take out a little bit so that it can fit in between the two pieces. And so from there to there, how am I gonna do this? So, okay, hang on. Thank you. Thanks for all the cawing. I don't hate it at all. Actually, I don't mind it. Everyone's just trying to be obnoxious today. I'm trying very hard to get some sort of measurement on this, and it's not, this is very difficult. Especially because this is slanted. This is extremely difficult. I basically have to hold this with my head and then try to trace it without moving at all. Alright, that's as close as I'm gonna get with that. At least I have an idea of where it meets. That should technically be roughly in the middle, but I figured tracing it was gonna be easier than trying to calculate. It's too peaceful. What? Get out. That's not a thing. Okay. I guess that's just gonna have to be good enough. I don't know. I mean, that's imperfect, but I think that's fine. It's almost fine. I need to make sure that it goes to here at the bottom. So let me just put this back, kinda. So this has to be like that. There we go. Okie doke. What? How did that even... Oh my goodness. Alright, 1 second. 1 second. It's very difficult with this light on to see what I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okie doke. Okie dokie. Ah, shitballs. Guys, help! Everything's a disaster forever. Actually, it's fine. I just accidentally, erased the line that I didn't mean to erase, but it's fine, it's fine. Arno Salad. Crude MS Paint doodle of how you have to sleep. It's very hard for me to click links, you guys. That is a very, very... So you're almost sitting up. You're just not sitting up straight. You're just like, you're like this. Like a 40, not even a 45 degree away from 90. Maybe a little. Garrick, shut your dick. Nobody asked you. The reason I did it that way is so that I didn't have to do a bunch of calculations. Ah! Fuck! That got so screwed up. Maybe I'll use this side then. Damn. That's unfortunate. This is so wonky. This was not good. This was like for realsies not good. Aww. 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 Okay, I know these lines are both very wonky. I'm just gonna use the edge of something. No. Come on, make a fucking straight line, you dickhole. Whatever, it'll probably turn out like shit anyway. Alright, let's try to cut this. Let's try to cut this. I want to be done cutting this cardboard. Because sometimes you just... You just are done chopping everything up. Alright, that was much better. Come on, just get in there. Get in there without ruining the piece, please. Did I do it? Well, the edge didn't cut. Alright, scissors time. Hey, Pretty Bear! Okay. So we've got the earpieces. This one's shittier than the other, but that's okay. So these are gonna go like this. Kind of. And then these pieces will go like this. Like that. You get the point. You get the point. Now there was another piece that I cut out that had a little edge. I think it was the snout. But I didn't want to grab my scissors at the time. There we go. Perfect snout. Perfect snout. I pet the snout. Guys, I'm weird. Did you know this? I don't think you knew this. Okay, so... Do I keep this? What does this look? This looks like a turkey. See its neck? And it's like, it's just kind of like a weird, abstract turkey. Here's its butt. Here's its gut. And then its feet are in here somewhere. Okay, BB love. Okay, so I think that's all we have to cut out with the cardboard and the box cutter. So we have, let's go through it. We have the head, we have the ears, we have the back, we have the tail, we have the front legs, we have the back legs. So we still have to cut out a lot of pieces, but they're all on a small enough scale. Man, I'm chilly. Look, I've got goosebumps all up my arms. Can you see? My hands are freezing too, and I'm like in here with the door closed. I'm gonna put something on. All right, bye, my love. Bye, sweetie darling. I love you. So the next thing we're gonna work on, we'll do the accent pieces. The heater isn't working. I mean, I could put it on, but why not just put on a sweater? I mean, my arms were bare, plus my feet are sweating. I mean, they're always sweating, but... Okie doke. So we are done with all the cardboard pieces. Do I want to, so now the question is, I'm going to be working with foam core poster board, I guess. Because I don't think that I can cut a circle with cardboard and a box cutter. I just don't think that that's a thing I could do. I guess I could try it on this piece, but I feel like some of the circles are, like, they're gonna be like that. I don't think I can make a circle, honestly. Oh, it's break time? I forgot. I forget. I know this isn't like the roundest of circles. I also need, I'll need to get round objects to be able to cut the circles properly. But like, this is just, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can. Like, that's already a straight line on the circle. Like, I guess I could do it if I already got it started. And it would be out of foam core, so it would like glide a lot more. It would be out of the poster board, I mean. I guess it wouldn't be terrible. I don't know, maybe I should try the box cutter rather than the X-Acto. But I feel like cutting... Right, that was what I was just debating in my head. I forgot that I was debating that. Whether or not to use the foam core versus cardboard. I think, you know what? You know why else I'm going to use the foam core? Because it's a much shinier surface. So when I paint the silver on top of it, the brown of the cardboard is not going to show through. So I won't have to do like a bunch of layers. Hey Trilema. Hey Surprise, how are you guys? Is this a carpet trimming stream? No, that's on Galacta's channel. Circles are probably done best with scissors. Not for something that has depth and can be squished. Because basically all that would take away the purpose of... Because you have to squish it down. So yeah, it would be easier to get a circle shape, but then all the edges would be flat. Well, and it wouldn't be that much easier. You see? It would just flatten all of the edges, and then it's not really popping. It's squishing it. And it's not a uniform squish. You'd need some sort of solid circular thing to cut around? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm just testing stuff out. But like the middle of this is... Shit. The middle of this is, held together more. I mean, I guess scissors are easier. Do I need the edges to be not squished? Maybe. I mean, it's not really that easy because I'll have to keep like... I'll have to mangle the cardboard so that the scissors don't get pushed. You know? Like that. I know I wasn't trying that hard, but... What are you margling for? No, because you typed maggle. You maggled instead of margled, yeah. I guess that's not that squished. Maybe scissors would be easier. Anyway, we'll figure this out when I come back. Not a unicorn squish. No, you don't squish unicorns. Unless you're squishing them in a hug. Hey, Cynic, how's it going? Glitter pops out of its butt. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm gonna just step away from the computer for a couple of minutes so I can go to the bathroom and stretch because my knees are bothering me. And when we come back, I'll determine how I'm gonna do the circle accent pieces. I will be right back. Enjoy the music.